Got my man Zach Moore from Glendale, Arizona on here. How you doing, Zach?
I'm doing great. How about you, Richie?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Hey, I wanted to get you on here because you've been on not just one Student Athlete World Tour, you've been on two. Number one, you went to the United World Games about a year and a half ago that goes to Italy, Austria, and Germany. And number two, you went down to Barbados in the Caribbean this past summer. I got to ask you, was it the experiences as good as advertised?
I'd say the experience was better than advertised, to be honest. Just because I didn't know what to expect going into it, and then when you get there, it's just beyond amazing.
So
How big the world is outside your hometown. Like you don't think about it because you're not there, and then when you're there, your eyes really open to like, wow, all this is going on around the world. Like this is, it makes you want to be a part of it more. Makes you want to get out there and just keep traveling. Like
Well,
really just the aspect of traveling. Like I never really had been big on traveling 'cause I never knew I really wanted to do it until I did one of these tours, and now like all I want to do is travel. I want to see the whole world now. It's awesome.
that's good. Well, let's get into the nitty gritty. Like, what were some of your favorite aspects of those different trips? I know those are two different trips to talk about.
All right, yeah. So for the United World Games trip, I'd say I just loved how organized everything was. How it really they did a really good job of making you feel like you're an Olympian. Like it's kind of sounds weird to say, but you really feel like you're in the Olympics. Like they have the Walk of Nations in the huge soccer stadium with like thousands of people cheering as you just walk across, holding your flag for whatever from whatever country you're from. I know they had like when I was there, they had like I think 30 or something. I think now they have even more.
Yeah, they got almost
So
40 and over 8,000 athletes now. It's huge.
yeah, I believe it. That's crazy. And then for the Barbados trip, I'd say the what I liked most about that was just like island life, kind of just how blue the water is. When you look out from your hotel and you see the ocean, it looks fake. It looks you I've never seen anything like it. How perfect the water looks, the sand, everything. Just feels like I don't know. Feels like you're in a movie when you're out there.
So there's no doubt you enjoyed the places you visited.
Oh, no doubt at all. Loved it.
What's cool is that you've been on 2 years of trips with us, and now you've been to four different countries. And so, a big part of the reason we do these trips is we want our athletes to get not just a great basketball experience where they get to wear a USA jersey and have an opportunity to represent their country, kind of a patriotic feel while they're competing internationally, but we also want you to get a phenomenal cultural experience and get the opportunity to see something much different from the United States and kind of make the world a smaller place in your mind. So, did you really enjoy the places that you visited, and do you feel like you gained a valuable cultural experience as a result?
Most definitely the cultural aspect of it, I would say, is I say it ranks almost par with the actual playing of basketball and stuff. Although I probably would put basketball just a little bit ahead because that's what we were going there for. You end up when you go in there, I was thinking it was all going to be just all basketball. That's all I was planning on. That's all I really even wanted, to be honest. But then you get there and it's like the cultural aspect of it just like really overwhelms you, and you really just you're taken back by it almost.
People tell us that all the time. I have guys telling me all the time, like, hey, guys and girls, I just want to go there and play my sport. And I'm saying, yeah, that's great. We're going to do a lot of that, but I want you to get something more valuable from that. And then coming home from it, do you feel like you have some lifelong memories? Do you feel like you were educated as a result of being on these trips?
Yeah, definitely. Just because before you actually go to a place, like before, like when I think of Germany, like what before I went, it's something completely different from now what I think. It's same with Barbados or Italy, just any of these countries. When you actually go there and experience it, it's just a completely different, just a completely different feeling, and your eyes really open to just how big the world is.
Would you say that's what you learned the most?
Yeah, probably just overall, just global cultural integration. I don't know.
Well, let's talk about the basketball. How was the competition?
The competition was really good. Especially in Barbados, they had club teams. So we played against club teams as well as their Premier League teams. So we were playing against anywhere from 18-year-olds to probably like 25. Just completely like a wide array of just competition. And then in United World Games, it was just like the best of each country. So imagine you're playing Italy, you're playing pretty much the best Italy has to offer for your age group, and it's a very good experience for whatever sport you're planning on playing out there.
Yeah, and obviously there's a lot of different age groups, and you were obviously in the older age groups. Do you feel like you became a better player from playing against that competition?
Yeah, I would say my game definitely improved just because, like Italy, for example, that's kind of the one that comes to mind. They play very smart basketball. It's a European style ball. They're not like the most athletic like you're expecting to see here and stuff, but their passes they make are crisp, and their playmaking ability really makes you up your game on defense as well as offense.
That's great. And networking is the key to a lot of things in life. Do you feel like you made some lifelong friends both here from the United States on your teams and also maybe some people from different parts of the world?
Yeah, I actually still keep in contact with just about everyone on both my teams. Like we keep in contact through group chats and stuff like that, as well as a couple people in Austria. I still keep in contact with through social media, Snapchat, stuff like that. And even you, like as a coach, we met a few years back at a basketball camp, and then now look, we've been to like 3 countries. We also did a prison
Yeah.
basketball camp, which was also, awesome. So it's definitely all about the connection, and you definitely will make some lifelong friends.
Is this something you think you want to do again?
Definitely, this is something I would want to do every time, like every year if I could.
One day you're going to be too old, but right now you can still do
Right?
it. Hey, man, appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me.
Hey, of course. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
You bet, man.
Now we do it together. And now together. All the way down. Richie, I think you won this battle. Through Zach. Big round of applause. Who's that? Okay, musicians, play a song. We need a break now.